To end this DVD, one example by the famous Vasily Smyslov, who has written the excellent book on the Rook Endings together with Löwenfisch. And here he's white against Gideon Stahlberg, Alekhine Memorial in 1956. White is better, but okay, here at the moment it's a Fischer endgame, also an endgame with a better bishop against a knight. I called Fischer endgame on the 9th DVD. But I want to start here. How to defend with black? What should Stahlberg have done? And the computer thinks that A7 is the best defense. And then I have to sit on the fence. It might still be possible to hold the black. But, of course, it's a difficult job in any case. But Rook C6 is a mistake. How did Smyslov exploit it? Okay, knowing the theme of the DVD, it might not be so difficult. Bishop B5. Rook D8. Okay, the d-pawn must be protected. And then, yeah. Going to the rook ending here gives very good winning chances. The knight would be sometimes a very good defender, hard to dislodge and protecting many things. And white has 2 active rooks. Black no counterplay, and white has many plans, invading with the rooks and invading with the king, even like this, or on the other wing, and the rooks can invade on many roads, and over the board I think it can't be defended, and it might be even theoretically winning. Okay, now Smyslov activates the second rook, or prepares to activate it. Starting the king march. Okay, up to king f6. I've looked at the following line. Zugzwang, often a good weapon. And stopping the counterplay. Yeah. Zugzwang's counterplay stopping. The rook can be activated now also on the h file, so flexibility argument, flexibility point. Well, that's again not so pleasant to move. To have the obligation to move. Black cannot stop the activation of the rooks. It is very important, of course, that white has both rooks here. It's a real double rook ending. Different from a single rook ending. This is very important, of course. Only like this can white use the many weaknesses in black's camp and maybe even attack black's king. Yeah, and the passive, black's passive rook is also, yeah, this looks... It is very annoying, of course. Yeah, okay, and so giving the pawn might be another idea. Okay, this is, yeah, reduce the pressure a lot, but a pawn is a pawn. And black is also quite passive, so... Yeah. Rook endings have single rook endings have a large drawish tendency, but white is extremely active and has already an extra pawn and a clear plan, so... I don't claim that this saves, of course. Probably. Yeah. But it might be better than the game. Because now going to the single rook ending looks even more desperate. So yeah, in this moment king f6 might be more tenacious, but I don't claim that it saves, as we have. The typical way to exploit such an advantage. White has 2 active rooks, black has 2 passive rooks. And this makes a very, very big difference. So Stahlberg allowed that his king is cut off. And this, of course, is bad news, as white can also improve his own king, which is shielded by the pawns. Well, here it should be lost anyway, so b5 might have prolonged the game, but not for real, of course. Yeah, this must be winning. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Stahlberg returned, and now... Okay, Smyslov repeated, and now... How to continue the mating attack. very typical and strong. Rook h7. So that if the f7 rook moves to the queen side, black cannot parry the double threat with the king move. This is a typical point. And now black cannot really deal with the mating attack. No king move is possible. And so Stahlbeck resigned, as he will lose more or less all the pawns sooner or later, while white's rooks are completely active and white's rooks are very active and black's completely passive this way around. Yeah, very strong performance by Vasilis Smyslov, and yeah, important moment here. This is one of the points of the DVD, of course. It should help you decide if such exchanges into double rook endings are called for or not. And here, Smyslov exchange is very strong. And yeah, the reason is white has 2 active rooks, black has 3 weaknesses, and white also has a safe king and even the plan that the king can enter the attack. And this is different from a single rook ending. A single rook ending should be drawn. But here it is very important that black has both rooks. This is the reason why, one of the reasons why I selected this example as the last example of the DVD, to help you to make such evaluations quickly and safely. And yeah, and the longer you look here, the more difficult it becomes for black. Black has no real plan and no defensive setup which really stops the invasion of white's rooks and king. And black can also not start really dangerous counterplay.